What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode here on the Casa channel. Hopefully you're having a great day. We are going to be putting up some Christmas lights today, and I don't really know what else. We're kind of just taking the day off today because it's Saturday, and Saturday and Sunday are kind of our days off. We work so hard during the week, and we're doing sales pitches, we're doing sales calls, we're working on packing orders, and for those of you that follow via my gardener channel, you'll probably know that we're going into the winter season, so we're not only doing all those things, but we're also brainstorming for the off season. So we're getting stuff ready for that, and it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work. And for those of you that say that working from home can't be a lot of work, boy, you have not tried working from home, because not only do you have to get yourself up in the morning, but you also have to get yourself to work in the morning. It's very difficult to differentiate sometimes between work and home and bed and office. It just doesn't work out all that well sometimes, but it is work. And man, it's exhausting sometimes. So we just take the day off, and I think we're doing a lot of family stuff today. I know Cindy, last night we got a bunch of, we essentially got a bunch of stuff to do gingerbread houses, so that'll be a lot of fun, and I'm not sure when we're going to do that. And we also bought some wood, so today's jobs are put up Christmas lights. Cindy's going to stay inside and watch Geneva while I do that, and normally people are like, oh no, it's a family thing. We're going to save that family time for the Christmas lights, or for the Christmas tree with Christmas lights. And I'm going to do the outside stuff because it's cold, we're expecting snow, and there's just not a good way to watch Geneva outside, or not a good way to watch Geneva inside while we're outside. So I offer to do it. Dad tip. Bring it on. I think this will do. I think 100 feet's a little overkill, but whatever. That we can't plug in anything out here. All of our plugs are on the inside, and the house was built just old enough to where they didn't really think they'd ever need something outside. And so we don't have any plugs on the outside. And yes, we still have pumpkins out. Am I the only one who hates to say bye to fall? I don't know, I just love it. And oh, it's starting to snow. How great. I'm gonna get my coat on. During the day, okay? But you know, at the end of the day, it's the thought that counts, Cindy. It's the thought that counts.
So Luke is actually putting those light bulbs onto the tree because after thinking of it, that post is just not going to work out. I feel that the lights were a little bit too clunky or for that post because it's too thin, so we're gonna wrap around the tree. I think it looks a little bit more appropriate, and I think we use the smaller lights to put over on that post over there.
These are the death of me. They're so good, and they're a tradition around the holidays, and I cannot get enough. They're so peppermint. I love them. They're delicious. The next thing we have to do is get batteries for our wreath, because we got a light up wreath. Cindy picked this out. I like it. So as you can see, we don't get too extravagant for the holidays. It's just kind of something that we tend to do to at least get in the spirit of some form or fashion. And I definitely love celebrating Christmas. So now I'm going to unload the wood because it is something that we have to do. Looks nice. Cindy picked out some good wood. And I gotta do this. That is done as well. As I was putting up Christmas lights, it reminded me of something that I really wanted to talk about. Something that seems to come up a lot more around the holidays than it normally does any other day of the year. And it's kind of one of those things where there's a very fine line that you could tread when it comes to saying Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. As many of you know, the political correctness has taken over this country, and it's really become kind of the laughing stock of the world, and just how offended people can get. And I think what would be really awesome is for those that celebrate Christmas to say Merry Christmas. For those that say, that celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. Someone is celebrating something this time of year, and I think the political correct culture has really shut us up to saying the holiday that we're celebrating. And Kwanzaa's around this holiday. There's probably even some more that I don't know about, and I apologize that I don't know about them. But it's one of those things that if America is supposed to be diverse and it's supposed to be a melting pot of unique cultures, it would be very cool to show that we're not monoculture, because by saying Happy Holidays, it's very monocultural, and it really defeats the beauty that is America. And I think having the freedom to express your religion, having the freedom to express your beliefs, is very important. And I'm someone that I have no shame in saying Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And there's a lot of people that say Happy Holidays, and just that. It sounds so bland, and instead, if you're someone that celebrates Hanukkah, if you're someone that celebrates Kwanzaa or any of the other holidays that are out there around this time of year, maybe try saying Happy fill in the blank back. And that way, it's one way of saying, Happy my religion to Happy your religion, because it's really holidays is just it's especially Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, things like that. It's very a religious matter, and I think oftentimes people are so scared about offending someone else's religion, but it's really not. I mean, we have a right to celebrate each other's religion. I think that's what makes this country so great. And so instead of getting offended and saying, "Oh, I don't celebrate Christmas," when someone says Merry Christmas to you, say, Happy Kwanzaa back.
I got her Santa yet.
Oh, what are you up to, girls?
Homework.
Homework, good. And you?
Holding
Well, not right now.
That's good. Is there anything that I need to get while I'm out?
So you're gonna get a
I'm gonna grab a multi-plug.
multi-plug. Oh, nothing else really.
Okay. Alright, so I gotta run to my parents' house. They said I could borrow one of their multi-plugs because I didn't realize we didn't have one. Well, we had one, but it's hooked up to the computer downstairs, and that's the only one we have. So I'm gonna run to the house, and you can come with me. If there is one person that does not need another extension cord in their life, it is my father. But, thanks, Dad. I'll give it back to you. Well, I was at it, I thought I grabbed some onions. These are the onions we grew in the garden. Stunning. Yeah, I'll grab a few. As you can see, we still have quite a few. So, upon further inspection, all those were for outdoor use only, so we're going to now head to the hardware store and pick up some ones for outdoor use. So, on our way back, I decided to stop at Tim Hortons and grab a cup of coffee for her and a donut. She loves coffee and donuts, especially on cold days, and we never, ever, ever do it. It's something that we so rarely do that she won't be expecting it, I promise. It's going to be a good surprise because she's been wanting to take about a 45-minute drive down south to something called H Mart. It's kind of like a Korean market. She loves shopping there. And they have one in Chicago. And so it's a bit of a culture shock for her to be away from one so far, to be so far away from one, because she used to live within like 10 minutes of one. And so she's been wanting to go, but I keep telling her, I said, we'll go sometime. It's just, now's not the right time. It's not right for our schedule. There's a lot of traffic, especially around that part of Michigan. It's just chaos down there. It's down around the Detroit area, and it's just absolute chaos this time of year. And so, just for the sake of me enjoying my non-work day and trying to make it as much of a family day as possible, I said, nah, let's just go another time. And she was kind of bummed about that. So I'm going to make it up to her, and I think she's going to forget about not going to H Mart very quickly. But we will be going, I promise, because I want to pick up some stuff down there as well. I want to pick up some sushi making equipment, because I want to make some veggie sushi really bad. And I would also like to pick up some other some stuff that they sell there that you can't really get anywhere else. It's a cool place. You should check it out if you have one locally.
Hey, honey. You with your aunt? You having a good time? Yes. The snow? There's some snow.
This is going to allow us. To plug in the. This is going to allow us to plug in the other lights.
Take out so we can hear you. Oh, she's saying hi.
It's just so fun to get in the Christmas spirit. And the one thing I was noticing is it's so sad to look around and notice that no one else is putting up lights. I mean, I remember when a thing like this was something that everybody did. Everybody did this. It was something that families did together. In fact, when we weren't filming, it was my sister and even Geneva and Cindy were out there just having a blast putting up lights. And we got to meet our neighbors, and we met his wife, but we met our neighbor as well, and he was just so friendly, and everyone was out here just having a great time, laughing and just having a good time. And just look around. Check this out. No lights. As far as the eye can see, no Christmas lights. No Christmas lights. Someone came and stole Christmas. But wait.
Was it you, Geneva?
Here's someone with a little Christmas cheer. Who is that, huh? Who is that beautiful face, huh? Who is that beautiful face? Is that you? Ready for Christmas? Are you ready for Christmas, Geneva? Are you ready for Christmas, honey? What do you think of the lights? What do you think of them, sweetheart? Are they pretty? Are they pretty, honey?
You like them? You want to touch?
How's it going, Cindy?
Could be going better.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's so messy.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Good job.
It's a very narrow house.
Hey.
Kind of going for that Nordic feel.
Narrow is so much better than this. This is my house. This is going to be our tiny home, Cindy. This is what it's going to look like. Oh. Structurally insecure and ready to fall at any moment. I don't think it's built to code. Is yours?
Mine's kind of built to code.
Oh heck yeah, yours is built to code. Mine looks like it was a last-ditch effort to turn a barn into a house. How does yours look, Eve?
Well.
Oh my gosh, yours looks like amazing.
Well, the free samples and stuff.
Well, yours is kind of like more of like a mid-century modern, almost as if it was like
it's a modern.
It's like falling water. That's the style of home it is. It's very Frank Lloyd Wright with a flat roof. It's very mod. I love it. My window's crooked. Perfect. So this is how mine's turning out. I had to readjust. My building was not to code, and they would not let me inhabit the building with the gingerbread people. So that's about it for today. We're just going to enjoy a nice fire in the fireplace and relax. So hopefully you all had a great day. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And as always, mi casa es su casa.